आज हम एक अत्यंत बुद्धिमान और आशावादी व्यक्तित्व वाले एक बहुत ही शांत व्यक्ति को प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं, जो जनता के लिए पूरी शांति और ईमानदारी के साथ अपना कर्तव्य निभाते हैं। एक सेवानिवृत्त आईएएस अधिकारी एक राजनेता में बदल गया और तब से लेकर 2013 के बाद से 5 घासपानी 2 विधानसभा क्षेत्र में लगातार तीसरी बार अपराजित रहा। वह एनडीपीपी पार्टी के श्री झालियो रियो हैं। उन्हें मुख्यमंत्री श्री नेफ्यू रियो के नेतृत्व में 14वीं विधानसभा में शहरी विकास और नगरपालिका मामलों का मंत्रालय आवंटित किया गया है। श्री झालेओ रियो ने नागालैंड के मुख्यमंत्री नेफ्यू रियो के सलाहकार के रूप में नामित होने से पहले 2018 से 2019 तक नागालैंड विधानसभा के उपाध्यक्ष के रूप में भी कार्य किया था। आइए सुनते हैं कि 5 घासपानी 2 विधानसभा क्षेत्र के इस हैट्रिक विजेता विधायक ने हमारे संवाददाता से एक्सक्लूसिव इंटरव्यू में क्या कुछ कहा।
नमस्कार आप सबको। आज हम आप लोगों के सामने एक बहुत ही खास व्यक्ति प्रस्तुत करने वाले हैं, जिनका नाम है श्री झलेओ रियो, आईएएस रिटायर्ड कैंडिडेट फॉर 5 घासपानी 2 असेंबली कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी। पिछली 15 सालों से ये 5 घासपानी की विधायक बन के आ रहे हैं और इस बार 3rd टर्म इनकी एनडीपीपी टिकट से विजेता हुए हैं। तो आज आए जानते हैं इनसे कुछ खास बातें। Sir, you've been the voice of the 5 Ghaspani 2 Assembly constituency for the 3rd consecutive term. So what are your top priorities and vision for this constituency, people? Since you've been the 3rd time MLA, people has a high expectation on you.
No, first, I thank you for inviting me to this visual interview. And yes, I've been elected or re-elected for the 3rd consecutive time from this 5 Ghaspani 2 Assembly constituency. So, see, my Assembly constituency is basically an underdeveloped constituency. So I have many programs, and even during my election campaign, I've stressed on overall development, then employment generation for the youth, and for upliftment of weaker sections, that is their economy and growth, and everything that will benefit and prosper my assembly constituency.
All right, sir. So now this tenure you have been re-allotted the Urban Development and Municipal Affairs Advisor of the Nagaland State. So what are your plans and vision ahead for the urban areas of Nagaland?
See, I'm yet to assume office, but I'm very happy with my Chief Minister, because during 2013 tenure, I was also given this Urban Development and Municipal Affairs Department. But because of our political instability, I could run office for barely 1.5 years. Again, I'm getting this opportunity to work for the urban areas, perhaps after a lapse of, say, 9 years or so. So I have many great plans, but as I've said, I'm yet to assume charge. And once I get or assume my office, I will discuss with my departmental officers. And yes, there are many areas to be done, like in urban areas. We have to create amenities, facilities, sanitation, so on and so on. So there are many things to be done, but I will take up in a systematic way once I assume the charge of this urban development and municipal affairs.
Right, sir. So now you have been allocated the municipal affairs. So the ULB election is just around the corner. So what are your views and the retrospective for the upcoming ULB election in Nagaland, sir?
See, I have come across that government has already notified for holding urban local bodies election. And this time it will be with a difference, because there will be 33% reservation for the women. And I think the process of election has always been set into process. So when I assume my office, I will be heavily involved in this electioneering process. And I'm looking forward that people will respond with positivity, and we hope that the public from all the districts, from all the tribes, and we look forward to their support and cooperation. Otherwise, for many years, we have not been able to hold this urban local bodies election, and for which we have been deprived of many grants. And you know, our state, we have a resource crunch. So I appeal to all the public from various tribes and from all the different tribal organizations to cooperate with the government. And it is better we very soon have our own elected bodies so that we can create facilities, provide urban amenities, and run our own local bodies.
All right, sir. Sir, before we leave, I would like to know one more thing from you. Being a senior former bureaucrat and a third-time MLA for the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, what are your views and opinion for this 14th Legislative Assembly, which is being rumored to be a oppositionless government? So it won't be wrong to know from a former bureaucrats and a senior politicians of Nagaland. What are your views, sir?
See, in a democracy, the role of opposition is very important. And yes, our present government, which is in the formative stage, as for me personally, I would love to see that there is an opposition party, because opposition acts as the watchdog, and it can also be the guardian for running a very healthy democracy. So I would subscribe to having an opposition in the assembly. Yes, what we have been hearing is smaller parties, they have also already extended support to the government under the leadership of Shri Rio, our Chief Minister. But I think the BJP and NDP being a coalition partner or alliance government, I think has to take a decision on this, which is awaited.
All right, sir. So ये था हमारे साथ श्री झलेओ रियो, that retired IS officer and the third-time MLA for 5 Ghaspani Assembly constituency. तो ऐसे खास व्यक्ति और खास बातें हम लोग आप लोगों के सामने लाते रहेंगे. तब तक के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़े रहे. मैं तेजु तालनक्रो सुदर्शन न्यूज़ चैनल के लिए कोहिमा नागालैंड से.